Hi guys, welcome back to Sanvi Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for participating to the 4,000 subscribers giveaway. The next one is for 5,000, so if you didn't win, you can still subscribe and comment, and you are in the running for the next 2 free reading that are going to be there once we hit 5,000 subscribers. So today's pick a card reading is on what do people secretly think about you or feel about you. So what do people secretly think or feel about you? It could be platonic, romantic, it doesn't matter. Let's see what people think about you. I have 3 piles today. I am going to let you pick with your initials if you want. So the first pile has these initials: DEFMNOWWX. Pile 1. Alright, for pile 2 I have ABCJKLSTU. And pile 3 I have YZPQRGHI. Pile 3. Alright, so I'll show you the piles and I'll give you a couple of seconds to decide. Pile 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, pile 1. If you chose these initials, DEFMNOWWX, this is going to be a reading on what people secretly think and feel about you. Alright, so let's get started. So pile 1. What do people secretly think or feel about you? You could be quite secretive yourself, pile 1. Someone who is quite a mystery for others. People might think that you had a lot of things, that there are a lot of things hidden in the background, that you only show part of it. You could be really good at speaking. You could be a very good public speaker. You could be learning how to speak up. For yourself, I'm getting someone who is determined to defend themselves, someone who does stand up for yourself or for others. And with a big heart, I'm hearing. But there's a lot of secrets or things that you're hiding from others that they want to know about. You're a mystery for so many people. You come off as maybe a little bit aloof or different, unique. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or maybe air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be either your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Some of you have children here. Yeah, I do see that. Some of you have children, and it's really a big part of your life. Yeah, some of you actually, your colleagues think that you spend a lot of time with your children, or you're not 100% at work because you're busy with your children. So this might resonate for some. I also feel that you guys are very much good mediators. You could be really good at resolving conflict in your family, between your colleagues, between friends. You could be really good, Libra energy here, really good at mediating between people in conflict. You could actually work in the justice system, in the legal, as a paralegal, legal system here. Or have that kind of skills, or even counseling. I'm hearing marriage counselor, property counselor as well. Yeah, not notaire. I don't know how you say it in English. In French, we say notaire. So someone who is, okay. If you know the translation, you can write it down in the comments. You could work in a very structured environment, government, maybe institution, maybe a university as well, or even a school. You could be a school teacher. You could be a mentor for many people. Still, people have trouble finding out about you more, or you could be, yeah, quite secretive, not wanting to share a lot about yourself. I feel specifically about a specific side of yourself that you keep hidden. You don't want trouble, I'm hearing, or you don't want to reveal things that people might not understand. Though you have a very sharp way of being with others, you could be really good at explaining, at helping others, yeah, guiding others, yeah, explaining, very good, explaining things like a teacher, very making things simple, very good at making things simpler. So you're able to take on many different complex subjects or complex topics, and you're able to bring it to like simple words or simple explanations. People really admire that about you. You could be in the arts here. You could work in the art industry. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna eat this chocolate. Let's see what people secretly think or feel about you. Pile 1. I'm hearing sentimental. Someone quite sentimental. You could have deep feelings, deep emotions that you hide, even deep hurts. You don't show your hurts easily. If someone hurts you, you don't show it. You might not confront them. You might be someone who hides that, or you might just turn cold all of a sudden. You don't seem to like so much confrontation. People see you that way. Gemini energy. You could have double-sided energy here. Pile 1. You kind of pull back your energies from others if they hurt you. You could be quite sensitive as well. You could have some water in your chart, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be part of your chart. People feel your sensitivity, a side that is something that is hidden. So you could have Scorpio in your chart, but it's also Cancer. It is appreciated most of the time. Sometimes people have trouble understanding you. There's something very fleeting, like people can't hold on to you. There is something very ephemeral, we say, yeah, something that you can't hold on to, that just goes. Some of you have gone through troubles and feel quite bitter about some things, especially when it comes to relationships. Yeah, you could cut people off like all of a sudden. Some of you are quite uncomfortable in big groups. You could be an introvert. You could like a lot of alone time. People see you that way. I see curly hair, dark hair. I see Latino vibes. There could be a few masculines as well. It could be quite people can see you a little bit restrained in a way about specific subject, like you don't want to open up about specific things, maybe in terms of your personal life or your love life, or things that you hide from the general public are really important to you, and people usually speak up about that in your surroundings and you keep it hidden. So the chocolate is finished. Let's take a look at your oracle. Deconstructing doubts. Only my beliefs are in my way. Beautiful. Okay, so what are people thinking about you secretly? They're double-sided. Yeah, Gemini energy. You just show the tip of the iceberg. People are very much finding you very mysterious. People might think that you could wear a mask around them because you want to hide your feelings or want to protect yourself. You might have very high boundaries with people, with specific people. I'm hearing specific groups or specific person. I also feel you're being watched a lot here by number one. You might attract people who stalk you or who get crushes on you. They get a crush on you. Yeah, they feel that you're very healing. By number one, there's a healing energy surrounding you. Actually, I also feel people might wonder how you do things. You might have really good skill in something or good talent or a gift, and people wonder how you actually do this or how you are so good at this. You have to let go. People feel that you had to let go a lot from your past, especially when it comes to things happening in your upbringing with your parents, people surrounding your childhood. So parents, teachers that had, or even grandparents that had taught you things that you don't believe anymore, or that you had to release from your thought process, from your aura. It could have caused a lot of emotional heartbreak or emotional trauma, yet you realize that those beliefs were in the way. People feel that you are someone who is very excellent in terms of intellectual thoughts. You're very good, very articulate when you speak. You might read a lot. You might be very good when it comes to speaking, reading, explaining, writing. You could be actually in English or French literature, or you could be really good at literature, or even doing reviews in some kind of articles. You could be in academia here. People see you expanding in your life. Wherever you're at right now, people feel that it's just the beginning, that you are just starting. You will be climbing up either the career ladder, or you're going to be growing and expanding more in your business. People feel that you're just starting right now, no matter how old you are. People feel that you might hear a lot of things that they don't. You could be clairaudient. Yeah, some of you are clairaudient in here. You could, or experience, you're getting insights on things they don't get insights on, especially when it comes to intellectual or wisdom or knowledge. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're being very much upgraded all the time. You might show up with a lot of knowledge every time. Maybe you very much stand out in your workplace. These could be colleagues here who look up to you, who find that you always have very inspiring ideas. You could have a lot of Aquarius in your chart. You could be quite confident. You do show up as someone who's confident, who is not afraid. People admire that about you. Not afraid to speak up your mind, speak up your truth, even though they feel that there is more under the surface, there is more that is hidden, or that the knowledge or the wisdom comes to you in unknown ways. You can have a very unique appearance here by number one, a very unique style. People love that about you, or very much are intrigued about that, the way you dress, even the way you are physically. You could have like a very strong features on your face, like a nose that is very obvious, or your mouth, or there's something sharp very sharp about the way you look. You might dress really well. You might really care about not just dressing up well, but also the things you use maybe at your work. You might like to have very much expensive objects, or not necessarily expensive, but high quality. That's what I want to say. High quality, maybe pens, high quality phone or computer or whatever you use. People feel that you take time to choose those objects. You could have Capricorn, Taurus in your chart. You could be quite classy in the way you look. You might like to wear shirts a lot, nice shirts. People see you as going places. They feel that you're just at the beginning of your journey, the beginning of your path. You're growing so much. People have seen you grow. Whoever is around you, even if they haven't met you a long time ago, they feel that even since they've met you, there is a lot of growth here that happened, a lot of expansion. People admire you a lot. There are a lot of people here. I'm talking about groups of people who are watching you. You could have a social media platform where you speak. You could have podcasts, things like that. People see you speaking your truth. Also, not letting people get in the way. So you are able to stand up for your beliefs. You're able to stand up for yourself. You're very good at with arguments. You're able to defend or be critical or be quite analytical, and people are having trouble bringing you down if they want to convince you. You're quite good at that. It's very hard for them to win over an argument with you. Also, people feel that if they want to persuade you or convince you in a way, they'll have to win your heart. They'll have to, and it's not an easy thing to do here by number one, I feel. These people feel that if they want to win an argument with you, they will have to win your heart. Alright, so that's what I have for you by number one. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you at your next reading. Bye. Welcome back. Welcome back, pile 2. Alright, so if you chose the initials ABCJKLSTU, this is going to be a reading on what do people secretly think about you? What do people secretly think or feel about you? Alright, pile 2. Fresh, unique, loving, lovely. You might look really pretty by number 2. There's something about the way you look, the way you dress is very enticing. Could be very sweet, very cute. I also feel some of you have a very tiny voice. It could be very tiny, very sweet voice. Like you have honey on your voice. There is something very beautiful. You guys could be singers. I have a lot of Asian or K-pop vibes here. You know, Korean, Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I'm hearing also they see you as a master of your craft. You could be really good at something, very, very good at something. Maybe at an instrument. Some of you play music. You could be really good at that. People admire something you do. A craft. For some, it's definitely a craft. People love to watch you do that. People actually want to learn from you by number 2. You're very dedicated to that. You worked hard even since your childhood. You could be a dancer, you could be dancing, it could be art, or it could be anything actually, swimming, sports, something that you dedicated yourself to and you're really good at. You could even actually do it at a professional level. Some of you like to draw patterns. You might like drawing, or or painting patterns I'm hearing, or geometrical signs, or yeah. Many of you are seen in your community as pillars. You could be really good at bringing people together, um, receiving others as a host in your place. You might like to invite people over for parties. You might like to take care of others. There's Cancer vibe here. You could have Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You like your family. You're very much rooted. You could have very strong relationship with siblings here, or even a paternal figure. I'm hearing a dad. It could be a daddy's girl here. Pie number 2. Some of you might have been single for a while. People might wonder if you're into celibacy. Some of you are actually deciding to stay alone for a while and discover yourself more, or give self-nurture to yourself here. You want to kind of rediscover what you like in life, what you want in life, what you truly love in life. Some of you have gone through difficult breakups. I feel here you guys have trouble to let go. Many people here have trouble to let go. People see you as someone who is very sensitive, but also very funny and fun to be around. Like you've gone through a lot of hurts, but you're still very positive. People feel that you're very positive, you're very optimistic, you bring a lot of light-hearted energy. You might be the one people go to when they have trouble, so that you bring them joy and laughter. Some people feel that you make their day when they speak to you, especially colleagues at work, I'm hearing, or even friends, even a sister maybe. Some of you have a sister who's going through a lot of issues, maybe in their marriage or in their partnership, and they talk to you and they feel much better. I feel here, pie number 2, people see you as putting up with a lot, so you're able to take on a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens from others. You could be quite a sponge, or you could attract people who are going through a lot of difficulties, or who are in feeling desperate or feeling really low in their lives. You attract, I feel Queen of Cups energy here, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a lot of water here, a lot of emotions, a lot of sensitivity. There's a playfulness about you. You like to play with others. You might like to be very flirty. People might actually see you as someone who's very flirty, who is very lighthearted, fun, exciting. You might like to go on adventures. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, or a lot of air. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There is something very, airy about the way you are, very goofy. Some of you, people discovered many things with you, especially places. I'm hearing you might come from a different place from your surroundings, and you've helped either your colleagues or your friends discover that place. You bring this newness, this freshness, this uniqueness. You could have Aquarius. And people feel that you could do many things, multiple things at the same time. You're very good at juggling many things, and you're very good at doing many different things. People see you as very talented in many ways. Some of you might have gone through a big time of like poverty or being broke, especially when you were maybe a teenager or a child. People have you feel the depth and the struggles that you've had in life, even emotional struggles. I feel a lot of it is emotional, but some of you it's financial. People might see you as very picky with who you sleep with, you have sexual relationship with, or You don't necessarily like casual or take anybody. Yeah, you could be high maintenance as well. Okay, so pile 2, let's eat your chocolate and see. So what do people secretly feel or think about you, pile 2? You might like luxurious objects, very luxurious. I'm hearing Mercedes-Benz. Some of you might own a beautiful car. People feel that you're very good at reciprocating, so if they give you something, give a lot more. You're someone who is very open with your energies or have been open with your energies. There's a lot of love surrounding you. You have this beautiful aura. People are attracted to you. A very sweet energy by too. I also feel you might have been very much marginalized when you were younger or even now. Because of the way you are, your sensitivity. I feel very sensitive energy here. People might not understand you fully or might feel that you're too sensitive or too different or too unique, and people might push you away when you have like or you show your emotions or your feelings. You might feel people don't get that or push you away or pull away from you. I feel you might attract a lot of people who are very stubborn or are very stuck in their ways, but they still are intrigued by you. Some of you might have been born around Christmas. A lot of you actually enjoy water, maybe bathing. You might like to take baths, or you could live close to water or walk by water. Yeah, you know, seas or rivers. I also feel people who have met you in the past never forget about you. There is this energy, there is a uniqueness about you, a mix of different qualities that they don't see everywhere, and they don't forget about you easily. Chocolate is over. All right, soothing impatience. There is nothing to do but wait. All right, pile number 2. You could be seen as someone who's quite impatient, someone who likes things to move fast. You could have fire in your chart. I feel passion here. I feel when you get into something, project, or you start a career, or people give you something to do, you like to move things forward. There's a very strong initiation quality to you. You can take a lead on many things. People see you as a leader. People see you as someone who is not afraid as well to step up or be decisive on a few things. You might even, again, bring people together in groups. You could be very good at maybe assigning tasks to specific people in the middle of a group. You could be very good at that, leading, putting deadlines, organizing others, organizing projects. You could have some Virgo in your chart. I feel you. People see you as someone who is very soothing, very calming. You might attract a lot of impatient people. People are protective over you. I feel you might seem very sweet, again, very cute or tiny or sensitive, and you have people, you attract people who want to protect you or people who marginalize you. It's like black and white. You have a lot of people who are either loving you or disliking your kind of energy. I feel, you know, the energy of Legally Blonde. I don't know if you know this movie. It's with Reese Witherspoon. It's her energy is like so feminine and sweet, but many people dislike that. At the same time, others love it. I also feel a lot of jealousy. You might have a lot of jealous people, especially females. There's a lot of beauty here, a lot of feminine, light feminine beauty. You could have dark hair or very light hair. There's something very striking about your hair, pile number 2. Also your lips. And also I feel a lot of you are very voluptuous or have beautiful bodies, or even if you're not like curvy, you have if you're like, let's say, very thin, you have a beautiful bum or a beautiful breasts. There's something very feminine about your body here, very attractive, very feminine. I feel many people might be wanting to copy you, the way you dress, the way you behave, also the way you talk. There's something about your voice by number 2, even your giggling, the way you laugh, the way you smile. People copy you, I feel. Copy you in maybe the way you put makeup on or you do your hair. There's something here. You inspire others to open up or be more feminine. You might even lead others to become more feminine. You might have given tips to other people around you. You portray yourself as someone who is open to others, who's able to make friends easily, who people attach to you very easily. You might even inspire a lot of familiarity around you. People feel comfortable around you, feel almost like they've always known you. There's a motherly energy as well, so you could have some Taurus in your chart as well. Very soothing. I also feel that some of you like to take time off, go to spas, go to massages, relax, spend time with friends, enjoy yourself. I feel a lot of you are very much connecting with your bodies right now. People see you as being very embodied in your energies. And go to spa, spend a lot of time in water. So that's what I have for you by number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you at your next reading. Bye. Alright, hi part 3. Welcome to your reading. Part 3. Alright, let's see. What do people secretly think or feel about you if you chose these letters? YZPQRGHI. This is going to be your reading. Alright, so what do people secretly think or feel about you by number 3? Some people feel restless around you, feel very restless. Some people are very attracted to you sexually. You could have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. There's something very sexually attractive about you, very enticing. You might like to wear very dark clothes, or maybe a little bit provocative or sensual. At work, I'm hearing as well, at work. Yeah, some people might be quite jealous. You have maybe people who are uncomfortable with you. You bring a lot of hot and cold, or black or white. People really love your energy or dislike it. It's a very powerful presence here. It could be very charismatic, very strong-willed. You could be very fiery, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. And you could have a very penetrating gaze. You could be very intensely watching others, or very, very intense in your energies here. People might be intimidated by you here by number 3. You could drive a motorcycle. You could have a very provocative side, even the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you behave with others. I'm seeing like Madonna in the 80s. You could have like those beautiful curly dark hair with very striking makeup, or even like punk style, or goth, or something very very provocative, very outside the norm, even a different hairstyle. Some people feel that you are not someone they can mess with, or that you like to spend time with different people. You could be quite casual when it comes to relationships. People feel that you would break their heart if they fall in love with you. There is an intensity here by number 3. Many people, yeah, see you as very intense and very sexual, very sensual. And they feel that it's not a fake thing, it's part of who you are. You could be very precise when you do something. You might be very good in terms of details and very sharp, or you might even find all the little mistakes or little things that are wrong in something. If someone gives you, for example, an essay to check, you'll notice every single details that are not working. It can be very, very sharp in terms of that. People see you as someone who is detail-oriented. You could also be very practical. I feel that people see you as pretty good with money or good at making money. You could have a great career or working on building a career. You could also be seen as a leader, or you could also be a manager or CEO or someone who is higher up. People look up to you. You could have red hair here, or really dark hair, purple hair, green hair. I feel people feel simplistic in front of you, or too simple. They feel like you're very complex, very there are many sides to you, many layers to you. People also feel that you bring them a lot of different perspectives, especially when it comes to their view in life in general. But also at work here, I'm hearing you bring a lot of different perspective. You kind of feel the hangman energy. You kind of like almost bring them upside down. For some people, they feel a huge transformation when they meet you. Things that they used to care about, they don't care about anymore, or things they used to not care about, they care about now. You bring a lot of transformation, a lot of death and rebirth, a lot of change. You come in a time where people go through changes. You might even trigger the change here, point number 3. People would do anything to have you. I feel there's a lot of admirers here, a lot of people looking at you from afar, not able to approach you. There is something here, you could have something on your face, or maybe a tattoo, something that's very unique, some kind of mark on your body that is very unique, people watch or look at. A birthmark, a beauty mark, maybe even a scar or a tattoo, something people are intrigued by or really look at. They just can't, help themselves. A Scorpio energy. People feel that you might sting them or hurt them if they don't behave, or if they double, or if they like betray you. People are really intimidated by your energy. I also feel that you don't let anybody cross you. People feel that you can bring them back to their spot or bring them back to their place if they try to do things behind your back. I feel people gossip about you a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about you by number 3. you do leave an imprint on people. You do leave impact. You almost I'm hearing black rose. I don't know if this means something to you. You're a black rose. And also people feel that you've gone through many cycles. You're like going back and death and rebirth, many cycles like that. You might have lost a business, you might have lost a home, you might have lost a parent, you might have lost something really important to you, and you don't show it. You just keep on moving. I'm hearing a bulldozer, someone who doesn't stop no matter what. A lot of charisma by number 3. Alright, so this is your chocolate. Let's see. What do people secretly think or feel about you? You have a very tough side to you. Very tough. There is something that people see in you that has been maybe hurt multiple times. There's a lot of hurts, perpetual hurts, or the same cycles. People feel that you've gone through many karmic cycles that you had to close. It was very difficult, very difficult. Some of you have this very pulling energy. People get obsessed with you, like you pull them. You're very magnetic. People see you as you just being able to pull anybody or attract anybody. You don't need to do much. People are just very attracted to you. Some of you are working with occults, magic, witchcraft. There's a lot of esoteric mystery here, or with the moon as well, with the dark goddess. Some of you might like punk rock, hard rock, metal. You might even play the guitar or play some kind of rock instrument. Very special. There's a lot of sexual attraction towards you. People really wonder how you are in bed for pile number 3. But you're not very straightforward. You leave a lot to the imagination. You leave a lot people wondering a lot. Many people want a taste of you. They want to taste you. They want to touch you. They want to have a sensual experience with you. You might notice that people actually touch you as much as they can, or give you kisses, or just maybe touch your hair, find an excuse to come close. I also feel people might leave or run away from you and not stick around. There's a lot of intimidation here. You might attract a lot of immature energy by number 3, especially when it comes to relationships. You might attract a lot of like mommy's boys or just younger people. You might like that as well. Let's look at the chocolate is over. Welcome and surrender. There's no problem, only destiny being revealed. Pile 3. What do people think secretly about you? I feel many people who are already in partnerships or relationships, they fantasize about you a lot. Maybe threesomes or having some kind of affair. You have a lot of people fantasizing about you by number 3. There's something about your behavior, something about who you are, almost like they can't have you, or they feel that it's really hard for them to get you to fall in love with them, or you may be too good for them. There is something about being able to get you to commit. I feel people find you really hard to get a commitment from you. I feel people feel that they would need to be very strong, very, very strong energies to actually be able to be with you in a committed relationship. A lot of you guys stick out or really stand out in a crowd or with the people you hang out with your friends. People look up to you a lot. You might even enjoy partying. People might enjoy partying with you. You could be a big drinker or someone who's able to drink a lot. I feel people see that you might have suffered from this appearance because you're more than that. There's so much more depth, but a lot of people or superficial people come towards you. A lot of you do have something on your body, tattoos, beauty mark, birthmark, something about that people look at, people enjoy or are intrigued by that. People need to connect the dots about you. There is a lot of things they imagine or they make up because they don't know about you. There's a lot of mystery. People would love to have you as a soulmate or twin flame or someone who's very close to them or partnering with them or feel that they're at your level. You bring up this side where people need to go work on themselves. There's a lot of shadow work here. You guys could be very much into working with dark arts or enjoying darkness in general. You might like, people might see you as night owls or people who like to stay outside when the moon is there, or stargazing, or spend a lot of time at night up, even in your room or your bedroom, watching TV, whatever. There's something quite unexpected about you as well. A lot of you are seen as paganism. You could be, doing witchcraft or doing Celtic rituals. You could be very big in terms of doing rituals in Halloween, during Halloween or the Day of the Dead. You guys could be mediums or clairvoyant or connected to like a high priestess here. I'm getting connected to other realms. At least people fantasize about that. There's a lot of fantasy. You bring also a very dark side to many people, or you may show them their dark side or something that they've been in denial of, they've been denying about themselves, and you bring that out by number 3. There is a huge transformation when you come. There's a systematic transformation. You might even be very good at transmuting negative patterns, darkness to light. You're very comfortable with who you are. People see you as someone who enjoys your body as well, who enjoys your sexuality. You inspire a lot of people, especially females. I feel many people want to be like you. They look up to you a lot. People look up to you. There's a lot of fire here, pie number 3. You might be surrounded by people or groups of people who actually clearly tell you that they like you. Maybe like fans or something like that. Alright, so that's what I have for you by number 3. If you like this reading, please don't forget to like it. I see you at your next reading.